Hey everyone, Coach Investor back with another video for you today. So in today's video, we're going to talk about Activision. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I've added Activision back to my portfolio a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to explain to you in this video why I believe Activision is a great play for the future, especially if you're a long-term investor and if you want to get exposure to the gaming industry. Now, if you want me to cover other gaming companies such as EA, Tencent, Take-Two, whatever, or Roblox again, let me know down in the comments below. But in this video, we're going to focus on Activision, why I believe this is a great investment for the long term. Now, before I continue into this video, I just want to thank everyone that has been subscribing lately. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. And if you like these videos, give it an early thumbs up, as it really helps me out grow the channel and get my videos out there. I'd also like to thank the Motley for sponsoring this video. The Motley is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You guys know I love finding new investing tools and resources to help me find the latest growth stock and innovative company. And right now I have a discount for one of my favorite services, the Full Offers. Through the Motley Fool's Stock Advisor service, you get access to a ton of expert stock picks. Every month you'll get 2 picks that are aimed at growing your wealth and to help you realize your financial goals. Stock Advisor's average stock picks have returned over 500%. If growing your money is something you'd like to do more this year, you can visit www.fool.com/couchinvestor or click on the link below for access to my special offer and decide if Stock Advisor is right for you. Now let's dive into this. Right, so for those of you that don't know, Activision is a gaming company, or Activision Blizzard is a gaming and publishing company. What games are under that company? Well, you might know Call of Duty, this one, World of Warcraft, Overwatch, Diablo, and also something that they bought in 2016 is King. You might have heard the name because, well, Candy Crush, the Candy Crush franchise, falls under that. The newly released Crash Bandicoot as well. We're going to talk about that a bit later, but now let's go look a bit at their numbers for the last earnings report just to get a taste of why they're growing so fast and why this is a great investment. So for fourth quarter 2020, they had better than expected financial result in all areas here. So Q4 GAAP revenues of 2.41 billion versus 2 billion, Q4 net bookings of 3.05 billion versus 2.73. GAAP and non-GAAP earnings per share were far better than what they expected. Now, obviously, this was accelerated thanks to the pandemic because, well, lots of kids, lots of people like me were staying at home and probably playing lots of video games. Now, some key highlights, which the first one is revenue grew 25%, operating income increased 70%, and earnings per share increased 45% year over year. They had approximately 400 million monthly active users in 2020, and they are accelerating their path to reach 1 billion people as they apply the Call of Duty framework across other franchises, including premium content, free-to-play access to all customers, expansion to mobile, and continuous regular delivery of in-game content. I'm going to touch on the free-to-play access in a bit. And the last point here, which as well is very important, as we expand the opportunities for fans to engage in our IP, intellectual property, we expect strong financial performance to follow. We had 3 franchises generate over $1 billion in net booking in 2020, and we are on a clear path to further increase their growth, engagement, and monetization. We also anticipate 2 more franchises to reach similar scale over the next couple of years. Now, touching back on that free-to-play point, well, why is that super important? Because let's say games like Fortnite, Apex, or Warzone weren't free-to-play. Let's say you had to pay $60-70 to actually download the game. That would probably turn off a lot of players. Since it's free to play, a lot of people could try this game out. If they like it, they'll continue playing on. In-game purchases are so much bigger than just having this $60 to $70 paywall at the front, and that's it. In-game purchases like the Battle Pass, skins, emotes, dances, whatever, are far more lucrative than putting a paywall of $60 to $70, which eventually will probably go down to $30 or $25 after a year or so. And regarding the use of their IP is also something that the gaming industry has finally realized that they need to use a bit more by making movies, making TV shows, making more toys, making more merchandise. Obviously, they license it to others as well, such as Funko, And they gain from that, they gain exposure, and they probably get some money as well. Alright, before we get into some more interesting numbers regarding the whole gaming industry and especially mobile, let's take a quick look at Activision, Blizzard, and King. So like I said, Activision is mainly Call of Duty. As you can see, they've added Call of Duty Mobile because, well, mobile is going to be a huge key point for the gaming industry to grow their revenue and probably their exposure as well. So they had monthly active users of 128 million, capping a record year for Call of Duty franchise, in which premium and free-to-play experiences across platforms drove franchise net bookings to roughly double the year-ago level. Now switching to Blizzard, which is a bit smaller, monthly active users of 29 million. Obviously World of Warcraft, Diablo, Overwatch, pretty big franchises, pretty big names in the gaming world. And lastly, which is probably going to surprise most of you, King, the company they acquired for I think almost $6 billion in 2016. King had monthly active users of 240 million. Why is this so much bigger? Like I said before, mobile is going to be a huge key player for all these gaming companies. Why? Because, well, mobile, whether you're on the train, on the plane, on the toilet, at work, doesn't matter, you have your mobile with you. What is that going to mean? That means that you can play your games wherever you want, whenever you want. So those games include, like I said, Candy Crush, the Candy Crush franchise, I think Soda Pop, or whatever, Farm Heroes, the Bubble Witch, and more recently, Crash Bandicoot. They used that IP and put it in mobile as well. We're gonna look at a key stat for that game. So Tavish here tweeted out at the end of last month, following the success of Call of Duty, Crash Bandicoot is the next IP that Activision is developing into a multi-platform franchise. The console title was launched last fall, and now the mobile title is off to a strong start in its first week. As you can see here, days to reach 20 million downloads in a record time if you compare that to all those other games. Now I'm just going to show you a couple of other things regarding these mobile games. So we're here on App Annie. You can see here that the number 2 top grossing app for games in the United States on iOS is still Candy Crush. Number 6, Call of Duty Mobile. And if we look at Google Play, we can see that Crash Bandicoot is number 8 on the free chart. And top grossing, what do you know? Candy Crush is still number 2. Call of Duty Mobile is number 7 here as well. Now to quickly look at the European market, I've put United Kingdom. We can see that Crash Bandicoot is number 5 in the free-to-play. And in the top grossing one, Candy Crush, again, in the top 3 at number 3 right here. So I hope that by now you understand that mobile is a pretty big segment in the gaming industry. In Asia, they've done this for years already. That's why if you go in the rankings for Asian apps, you will only see apps from China, Japan, almost none from the Western side of the world. So that's why you see companies like EA, Activision, probably others as well, start putting those franchises on mobile as well. Obviously, at first, it doesn't always work. It's not that great of success because there's a huge difference between a game on console and a game on mobile. But let's talk a bit about the effect of streaming, because most of you know, Warzone, there was a huge event this week, Verdansk blew up, new map, blah blah blah. So, for example, Twitch streamer Nickmercs had 400,000 viewers 2 days in a row. I don't think you understand, 400,000 viewers 2 days in a row. That's almost 500,000 people watching his stream, watching him playing Call of Duty. And by the way, this was happening during the week, not during the weekend. So you can see the power of Twitch streamers or streamers in general and the power that gaming has right now over this young generation, my generation, maybe older generations as well. Streaming as well is just a way of getting free advertising, let's say, because whenever people play games, certain games, FIFA, Apex, Call of Duty, whatever, these games get basically free advertisement because, well, somebody can jump into your stream, watch you play the game, like, seems like a cool game, let me try it out. You go, you download it. Why does it work so well? Because, well, like we said before, the games are probably free to play. And even if it isn't free to play, you've probably seen someone play it as well. So when you will buy the game, you already know what to expect. So to conclude, I can talk about gaming and Activision for hours and hours. By the way, like I said, if you want to cover more of those gaming companies, let me know down in the comments below. But for Activision, they're doing everything right. Most of their franchises are growing each and every year. Call of Duty have never been as big as it is today. Most of it thanks to Warzone, free to play, everybody can try it out. In-game battle passes, skins, cosmetics, whatever is what is making this game super lucrative. Then King, the revival of that franchise, Candy Crush, Crash Bandicoot, and there are probably many more games to come. By the way, the company pays a little dividend, so which is also very nice. But the gaming industry, the gaming revolution is not going anywhere. We live in a generation, whether it's me or a 10-year-old, we grew up on gaming. We watch streamers each and every day. At least I do. I play games as well. So obviously I'm a bit biased. Do you play games? Are you a fan of the gaming world? Let me know down in the comments below. And that's about it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about Activision and this whole gaming revolution. And if you like these videos, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.